Deja vu. May 23, 2013. Today we would like to focus your attention on what is commonly referred to as deja vu. Many would describe this as having the feeling that you have already seen or experienced the exact circumstance that is currently being experienced. We have been asked to speak about this topic before, however we felt that it was better that we first shared our perspective on parallel realities and the nature of time before attempting to give our explanation about this phenomenon. Very simply put, deja vu is the conscious awareness of your shift from one parallel reality to another. Although you are regularly shifting back and forth between many parallel realities depending on the choices you make and the vibration you choose to resonate with, your conscious mind does not detect the shift. However, every once in a while there is an overlap, for lack of a better word, which is experienced consciously, which has been referred to as deja vu. Let us offer you an analogy so that you may better understand our explanation. Imagine that each moment of your life is a snapshot, a still picture. Each still picture is strung together by the choices you make and the direction of your focus and intentions, which directly affects your vibration. Now imagine these still snapshots or frames are strung together to form a motion picture. This is very similar to how your motion pictures or movies are made. Each still frame is rapidly viewed, which gives the illusion of movement. At any time there are of course an infinite number of parallel realities that contain a different choice or a different snapshot for you to choose from. With this image, it is a bit easier for the mind to understand just how often you shift from one parallel reality to another. However, when deja vu is experienced, it is as if one still frame has been experienced twice. How? Why? Let us further explain. The other key component is time, or rather your experience of linear time. Again, as we have mentioned many times before, time is part of the illusion. You experience time pass in a linear fashion, which helps to solidify the illusion of your physical reality. As we have explained in earlier messages, we perceive time to be very flexible. We use time as a marker to help us to find the experience we would like to direct our focus, much like page numbers in a book which help you to find the passage you want to experience. We also experience everything as being in the now moment, and all experiences are happening simultaneously. We understand that this can be difficult for the human mind to grasp because it has been trained and made to function within the illusion of linear time. As you shift from one parallel reality to another, your mind perceives the experience as one solid line. A fluid, smooth compilation of one thing after the next. The human mind filters all other realities out in order to allow you to perceive this very unique experience of having just one timeline, just one reality in your conscious awareness. Remember that in the higher realms you are consciously aware of all realities and you can see how all decisions will play out. The unique opportunity which you are all a part of allowed you to have a very different experience. However, every once in a while your conscious mind perceives the shift between parallel realities. Because the conscious mind has no way of processing the information with the logic that it uses to filter the information, the shift is experienced as being an exact replica of another experience that has already been perceived. Yet really it is simply a mirror image of an experience that you did in fact experienced already in the other reality you shifted from. Oftentimes when you are experiencing deja vu, you cannot remember the exact time or instance when you have had the exact experience. All you know is that you have had that very experience before. It feels like every minute detail, even the very feelings you have, are being repeated. The reason being, you have not had a similar experience to the one which you currently perceive. You in fact have consciously perceived the very same experience twice. The first was when you shifted from the other parallel reality, and once again in the parallel reality which you have shifted to. Your conscious mind filters the duplicate out most of the time, leaving you with no conscious recollection of the experience. However, every once in a while you are able to detect the similarity, which leaves many scratching their heads in amazement. So the next time that you experience deja vu, you may find it to be quite fascinating now that you know that you have just perceived a shift from one reality to another. We hope that this message has in some way served you. In love and light, we are your angelic guides. Channeled through Taryn Creamy. AngelicGuides.wordpress.com